kind of morning Kumasi Asante Kotoko fans as well as the football fraternity will wish for after that accident to the Kumasi Asante Kotoko team. Yesterday they played in a Ghana Premier League match, the 22 game at the Awak Stadium. They lost that game to Interlice by a goal to nil. On their way back to Kumasi at Nkoko around 9:45. The bus or the accident occurred around 9:45 when the team bus ran into a stationary vehicle. Well, lots have been said. We've heard from the MTTU, police officer. He was on the AM show with Roland earlier, and also the Football Association has released a statement to that effect. Asante Kotoko as well have also released a statement. So we'll go through the Football Association statement, then we'll do that of Kumasi Asante Kotoko's statement as well. So on your screen, that's the website of the Ghana Football Association, ghanafa.org, and it reads that the Ghana Football Association has learnt with sadness an accident involving the team bus of Asante Kotoko on their return to Kumasi following their Premier League match with Interlice in Accra on Wednesday. Now, the GFA and the entire football fraternity is devastated by the sad development, and the GFA has established contact with the club, and our thoughts and prayers are with Kumasi Asante Kotoko, particularly the injured officials and players who are currently receiving treatment at the Holy Family Hospital in Nkoko. We urge all to pray for our brothers at this difficult moment. Now, meanwhile, a high-powered delegation, GFA delegation, has been dispatched to the Holy Family Hospital in Nkoko to offer support to Asante Kotoko in this difficult time. So that's a statement from the Ghana Football Association. And also Kumasi Asante Kotoko, they released a short statement last night, and I'll go through that one. It says Kotoko players and officials traveling from Accra to Kumasi after Wednesday's match, the 22 Premier League game with the Interlice, involved in an accident accident at Nkoko in the Eastern region. Now, the accident occurred around 9:45 p.m. when the team bus ran into a stationary vehicle. Personnel on the bus are generally fine. That was a statement released earlier by Asante Kotoko. The personnel on the bus are fine. Some are, however, receiving treatment at the Holy Family Hospital in Nkoko. And management, with great difficulty, management is entreating supporters of the club and the general public to stay calm and pray for our personnel. And they continue to say that a full statement will be released in due course. Also, on Twitter, that's been the #1 trend. Pray for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So we'll go through some of the tweets since last night. The trend is pray for Asante Kotoko. So Juliet Bewa is a sports journalist, and she posted that just got off the phone with one player from Kotoko, and Coach Polak, that's TM is team manager, Ablode, and driver in critical condition. Hashtag pray for Kotoko. Also, oh man, that's terrible. Pray no life, lost there, speedy recovery, guys. And so lots of messages on Twitter. Prayers with the Kumasi Asante Kotoko team. Now, Accra Heart of Folk, that's Kumasi Asante Kotoko rivals. They also posted on their Twitter page. Also, Adisadel College, they posted this tweet. Our prayers go to the entire Kumasi Asante Kotoko fraternity. We stand by you in this tough time. Hashtag pray for Kotoko. So check out the Accra Heart of Folk Twitter handle. They actually are supposed to play Kumasi Asante Kotoko in week 23 at the Baba Stadium this coming Sunday, and they posted there. So they even changed their Twitter name, the hashtag pray for Kotoko, and said, please God, do not let this news we are hearing about our brothers Asante Kotoko be true. Pray for Kotoko, together we stand. So some of the messages trending on Twitter. Then Traffic Update GH also writes, this is a current situation. So we're sorry we're unable to bring you more of those tweets, but definitely we'll follow the story and bring you all the updates you need to know in our subsequent sports bulletins. We will. So if you see a prayer, say one for the Kumasi Asante Kotoko players as well as officials. We're traveling on that bus. Now, the Ghana Premier League with 22 games were played. I mentioned that Asante Kotoko played against the Interlice at the Awak Stadium, and on their way to Kumasi, they had that accident. They lost that game by a goal to nil. In Accra as well, Heart of Folk won their game against Bekum Chelsea by 2 goals to nil. and Thomas Abbey scored a brace for the Phobians in that game. Wafa, they are league leaders. They also won their game by 2-0. So on your screen, All Stars defeated the Diana Stars by 3-1. The Buson Doves drew goalless with Great Olympics, and Mediama defeated Tamayud by 1-0. The Asante Kotoko results, the Wafa beat Bechem United 2-0, with Ashanti Gold going away to beat Bolga All Stars by 2-0. Liberty Professionals were at home to Elmina Sharks. They lost by 1-0, and Hearts of Oak also won their game against Brecum Chelsea by 2-0 at the Accra Stadium. It was Thomas Abbey who scored a brace to give the Phobians that result. So after their back-to-back defeats, Accra Hearts of Oak finally bounced back to winning ways. That was yesterday at the Accra Stadium. Before that game, they had lost to Ashanti Gold and also had lost to Bechem United. But Thomas Abbey's brace ensured that they picked up the few maximum points against Brecum Chelsea. But we spoke to their coach Frank Nital after the game.
You guys and some of you guys, you're too quick to focus on negative things, and that's the difference between you as journalists and me as a coach. And I look at the positives and the very, very many positives. There was a coach here, sat here a few weeks ago, made the same comment about the media. The media needs to support the players and be positive with the players. I think it was the coach from Ash Gold made the similar comments to me. And we have to be positive with the players and encourage the players and try to bring them on and help them mature and develop. So I'm very pleased with the positive contribution of my players today.
So that was Accra Hearts of Oak coach Frank Nuttall speaking after their win over Brecum Chelsea at the Accra Sports Stadium yesterday. Also, we have to update you on the Wimbledon Championship yesterday, and Murray appeared hampered by injury as he was knocked out of the championship by Sam Querrey. Also, Roger Federer swept into his 12th semi-final at Wimbledon with a straight-set victory over Milos Raonic, and Djokovic withdrew injured from his quarterfinal against Thomas Berdych early in the second set. So the man who defeated Rafael Nadal has also been taken out of the Wimbledon Championship now. And Murray is out, Novak Djokovic also out with injury. So the only big boy in the semi-final is Roger Federer, and is on course to make history in the Wimbledon Championship. Let's briefly update you on some transfer news before I take leave of you. Manchester City have missed out on one of their summer transfer targets. That's Dani Alves. Alves has joined Paris Saint-Germain in France on a free transfer. Also, Sadio Mane will not travel to Liverpool to Hong Kong for their pre-season. He's still recovering from that injury he picked, at the latter stages of last season's English Premier League. That's how we end sports this morning. My name is Benedict Owusu. You can get to read more sports stories for us. So on my Joy Online Sports page, and you have to follow us on Twitter. It's at Joy Sports GH. On Facebook, it's at Joy Sports. When you say a prayer, definitely say one for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, the players and officials of the team. Have a wonderful day.